The Litter-Robot 3 is equipped with 3 LED lights to indicate certain statuses and faults with your unit. If all 3 of these lights are flashing in one of 3 combinations, it is an indication of a globe position fault. You will also receive a notification on your phone if you use the Whisker app. There are 3 different light combinations that are related to the position of the globe, flashing sequentially, 1 light at a time, blue, then yellow, then red. This means the unit cannot find the dump position. It will continue to function in automatic mode but needs repair. Flashing sequentially, 1 light at a time, red, then yellow, then blue. This means the unit cannot find the home position. It will continue to function in automatic mode but needs repair. Flashing simultaneously, all 3 lights at the same time, blue and yellow and red. This means the unit cannot find the dump or home position. The unit will not cycle automatically and needs repair. Visually inspect the power supply cord for damage, such as deformities or punctures. Confirm that your outlet is working by testing it with a known working device. Check the power supply label. The label should read 15V DC, 1000 mA or 1A. If you've had any power fluctuations in your home due to outages or brownouts, you may need to replace your power supply or your base. Plug your unit directly into a wall outlet to eliminate the possibility of defective extension cords or power strips. Press the power button to turn the unit on. Once the initial clean cycle is complete, the unit should return home, displaying a blue ready light status. If your unit is not displaying a solid blue light after returning to home position, or cannot complete the cycle, please continue with troubleshooting. If you've done your own repairs or replaced a component, such as a DFI kit, motor, control panel, or any other components within the control panel, it's possible that the position sensor was not reassembled correctly. If you have not previously disassembled your unit to do your own repairs, you can skip to the next chapter. We will be removing the bonnet and globe to gain access to the control panel cover. In order to check the position sensor, you'll need a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Press the power button to turn the unit off, then unplug the unit from the wall. Remove the bonnet by pressing the latches on both sides of the bonnet, then lift while rotating it backwards. There are 2 plastic tabs on the back of the bonnet that should slide up and out of the base. Set the bonnet aside. Remove the globe and set aside. Look at the top of the base and locate the control panel cover on the right side of the robot. The control panel cover is held in place by 5 screws. Use a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws. Gently pull up the plastic cover, noting that the main circuit board and rubber buttons are attached to the control panel cover. Gently push the rubber buttons so they push out the back side of the control panel cover. You can now remove the control panel cover, leaving the circuit board and rubber buttons connected to the robot wiring harness. Locate the position sensor. The position sensor should be located on the front left side in the control panel opening. There are 6 wires going to the position sensor. Check the position sensor for any signs of damage, such as exposure to liquids. Double-check that the position sensor is firmly seated into the base. There are 2 plastic posts that should press into the base. Double-check that the position sensor is oriented correctly. When standing in front of the robot, the bundle of wires that includes a yellow wire should be on the left. The bundle of wires that includes an orange wire should be on the right. Once you've checked the condition, location, and orientation of the position sensor, reassemble the robot and initiate a clean cycle to determine if the problem was resolved. Replace the globe, making sure it is on straight and in its tracks. At the back of the globe, turn the black key into the key pocket. Replace the bonnet by inserting the bonnet tabs into the rear bonnet slots. Then press the latches while rotating it forward until the latches click into place. Plug the Litter-Robot into the wall. Press the power button to turn the unit on. When your unit is powered back on, it will perform a clean cycle. Once the clean cycle is complete, the unit should go back to blue ready status. If your unit returned home and displays a solid blue light, you've been successful. If your unit is not displaying a solid blue light after returning to home position, or cannot complete the cycle, please continue with troubleshooting. If you've previously disassembled your globe at its Y-axis to inspect the magnets, it's possible that it was reassembled incorrectly. The robot uses 2 magnets, located in the globe gear track to monitor the position of the globe. The magnets could be missing or put in backwards, reversing the required polarity. If you have recently disassembled your globe, use these troubleshooting steps. You will need a standard household magnet. Do not perform the following steps if your globe has never been disassembled. Remove the bonnet by pressing the latches on both sides of the bonnet, then lift while rotating it backwards. There are 2 plastic tabs on the back of the bonnet that should slide up and out of the base. Set the bonnet aside. Remove the globe and set aside. Use a standard household magnet to double-check that the magnets are present. The magnets are located in the gear track that runs around the whole globe. Slowly move your magnet over the gear track. Standing in front of the globe opening, you should feel magnets near the 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock positions. If the magnets are both present but you are still receiving the 3 flashing lights error, the magnets should be reoriented to the correct polarity. Use one of the following steps based on the light code you are seeing. Flashing sequentially, 1 light at a time. Blue, then yellow, then red. This means the unit cannot find the dump position. Disassemble the globe and flip the magnet that is at the 1 o'clock position. Flashing sequentially, 1 light at a time. Red, then yellow, then blue. This means the unit cannot find the home position. Disassemble the globe and flip the magnet that is at the 5 o'clock position. Flashing simultaneously, all 3 lights at the same time, blue and yellow and red. This means the unit cannot find the dump or home position. Disassemble the globe and flip the magnets at both the 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock position. If your unit returned home and displays a solid blue light, you've been successful. If your unit is not displaying a solid blue light after returning to home position or cannot complete the cycle, please continue with troubleshooting. If your litter robot was built before February of 2018, you may have an internal shield. If your unit does not have an internal shield, you can skip to the next chapter. The internal shield is not necessary for the unit to function and was removed from design in March 2018. The shield is a possible cause for the 3 lights flashing fault. We strongly recommend removing the internal shield. To remove the shield, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the screw from the center of the black key on the back of the globe. Once the key is removed, you can easily pull the shield out from the entrance of the globe. The shield can be disposed of. Now that you've removed your internal shield, the globe has a hole where the shield once was. Please submit a parts request at WhiskerSupport.com, and we will send you a part to cover that hole, free of charge. In the meantime, while you wait for the part to arrive, you can cover the hole with a small piece of tape to prevent debris from entering. Press the cycle button. If your unit is not displaying a solid blue light after returning to the home position or cannot complete the cycle, please continue with troubleshooting. Check for excess litter inside the globe. Using more than 10 pounds of litter can strain the motor, causing an over-torque fault. Make sure the litter is at or below the raised fill line. Some brands of litter are heavier than others. For these litters, we recommend keeping the litter at least a ½ inch below the fill line to avoid weight-related errors. Press the power button to turn the unit off, then unplug the unit from the wall. Remove the bonnet by pressing the latches on both sides of the bonnet, then lift while rotating it backwards. There are 2 plastic tabs on the back of the bonnet that should slide up and out of the base. Set the bonnet aside. Remove the globe and set aside. Inspect the outside of the globe. Remove any debris that might be stuck on the outside of the globe. Remove the waste drawer and set aside. Ensure all 4 white glider buttons are installed and free of debris. If they are missing or damaged, replacement parts can be purchased at LitterRobot.com. Check the top portion of the base where the globe usually rests. Using a damp cloth, clean this area of any residue or liquid buildup. Clean any litter or debris from this area as well. Check that the 4 seal strips around the waste port are firmly stuck in place and free of debris. Seal strips that are peeling could cause excess drag on the globe. If the seal strips will not adhere to the base, a replacement set of seal strips can be purchased at LitterRobot.com. To repair your litter robot, you'll need either a base replacement, a new motor, or new power supply. You'll need to contact our customer experience team for a base replacement. If your litter robot is covered by WhiskerCare, you have access to select replacement parts at no cost to get your litter robot up and running quickly. Simply log into your account at LitterRobot.com and click on My Robots to access the parts available for your robot. Select the part you need and we'll ship it to you, along with detailed instructions, at no cost. If your unit is no longer under warranty, we can help you with the necessary parts and instructions to properly fix your unit. Please check our website, LitterRobot.com, for pricing and shipping details. Thanks for watching. For further assistance, please visit WhiskerSupport.com to access additional video tutorials, manuals, and our troubleshooting wizard.